liquor store, still standing out in the cold. Spray paint climbing up the sides, coins rusted green below. Man named Curtis sells newspapers, 3 days late most of the time. Says folks don't buy news no more, just trouble dressed up faster. A woman in a taxi uniform, smoking near the parking sign, laughing loud into the winter air, like she owns the whole damn night. Funny how old broken things still become part of the neighborhood. Broken payphone, buzzing low beside the street, headlights passing slow against the dirty concrete. Some folks change, some stay put, some just learn to live with rust. And tonight, that sounds alright to me. Teenage boys outside the deli, trying hard to look tough. One keeps practicing dance moves in the reflection of the bus. Old church lady in a fur coat, carrying groceries uphill, stopped and said, "Baby, winter's coming early, better find yourself some soup." Everybody laughed together like we'd all been waiting to. Man, cities feel less lonely when strangers talk like neighbors do. Used to think life moved forward clean, like chapters, like milestones, like tidy endings. Truth is, most things just stay there a while. Cracked sidewalks, old songs, half-broken payphones, still part of the story. Broken payphone, still humming underneath the snow. Soul bar glowing red through the avenue smoke. Some hearts bend, some stay warm, some nights hold you through the storm. And tonight, this town feels good again. Yeah, good enough again. Curtis folding papers, traffic rolling slowly. Phone still buzzing softly. Leon showed up wearing all white to a real festival. That's faith. parking lot hotter than bad decisions. Woman selling loose cigarettes from a purse. Man grilling turkey legs beside a Buick trunk. Somebody arguing about Marvin Gaye rankings, like civil rights depended on it. Leon grinning wide with one chrome tooth shining under the street light like disco prophecy. Said, tonight got miracle energy. Man owed 3 people money already. Still inspiration somehow. Whole block smell like charcoal smoke, motor oil and watermelon vodka. Chrome to gospel. Talk big, dance hard, sweat through your good shirt tonight. Chrome to gospel. Lord, this whole parking lot testifying sideways. DJ accidentally played the same Zap song twice. Crowd got happy a second time. That's community. Girl in cowboy boots, line dancing badly with complete emotional confidence. Teenager selling bootleg cologne. Old men slapping dominoes loud enough to frighten nearby wildlife. Meanwhile, Leon trying to flirt by quoting Bible verses incorrectly. Said, blessed are the emotionally available, not scripture. Strong effort though. I don't trust perfect people, too polished. Give me folks who dance crooked, burn the ribs a little, and still hand you a plate first. That's religion where I'm from. Hey! Chrome to gospel. Warm beer, red dust, soul music bouncing off Chevrolets. Chrome to gospel. Nobody innocent, still whole block blowing like salvation tonight. Leon still quoting fake scripture. Turkey smoke floating past neon. Eddie Ray's roaring past midnight. Come on now. We may not be fast, but we're still dangerous. Jefferson Park, the lights come on around 8:30. The young guys stretch like professional athletes. We mostly argue who's arriving late. Tommy forgot his glove again this Tuesday. Earl brought orange slices in a folding chair. Coach keeps drawing plays nobody follows, but somehow we still get out there. And that's enough to make us smile for a little while. The scoreboard don't matter not much anyway. We're mostly here for the stories we'll say. We're the downtown softball kings, swinging for the fences in our minds. A little slow around the bases, but we're having a better time. We're the downtown softball kings, still got laughter in the tank. something worth thanking. Bottom of the seventh, tie game situation. Crowd of maybe 12 along the fence. Martha's yelling louder than the umpire. Neither one is making much sense. Then old Joe hit a bouncing grounder. Looked routine from where we stood. 3 bad hops and a lucky bounce later. Suddenly it turned out good. We cheered like we'd won a championship. Maybe we had. Talking beneath the stadium glow. Nobody wanted to be first to leave. Nobody really had anywhere to go. The night was warm, the jokes were flying. The years weren't on our minds, just friends and time. Swinging for the sky, still betting on good moments whenever they roll by. We're the downtown softball kings, still carrying that spark, still finding reasons to laugh out loud long after dark. We're the downtown softball kings, and we're not done yet, no sir, not even close. Same team next week, bring your glove this time, Tommy.
Three of them got a different religion. Down by the refinery. Gasoline choir outside Port Allen steel. Men in denim jackets smoking beside floodlights. Orange sparks raining from the night shift beams like heaven working overtime. Coffee truck parked near the loading docks. Woman inside pouring black coffee with cigarette ash hanging dangerously long. Nobody mentioned. Whole air tasted like diesel fuel, wet iron, and Louisiana humidity thick enough to lean against. Young worker near the fence humming Sam Cooke quietly through cracked lips and tired eyes. That sound carried farther than the train tracks.
Gasoline choir,
Sing low,
stand tall.
night ain't stronger than your name.
Gasoline choir,
Brother,
hard times,
still bow to morning eventually. Oh mechanic named Roscoe, fixing an engine with 2 fingers taped together. Said paying rent due every day, ignore it sometimes. Cold wisdom. Rainwater dripping from rusted pipes, church shoes drying near a space heater. Somebody laughing hard enough to interrupt the sadness for a minute that mattered. Meanwhile, river barges sliding black through the fog, radio preacher fading through static, and steel workers walking slow towards sunrise like wounded kings. Ain't every prayer sound holy. Some prayers sound like boots on concrete, engines starting, and exhausted men still showing up after life hit them sideways. That's worship too.
Gasoline choir,
Steel smoke,
red dawn,
voices rising through refinery shadows. Nobody spotless still, heaven listening down here tonight. Roscoe lighting another cigarette. Morning bleeding gray over the river. Port Allen waking slow through the smoke.
Not every good night needs a plan. Down by the harbor after closing hours, the fishing boats rocked against the pier. A couple old friends were leaning on a railing, talking loud enough for half the coast to hear. Jimmy had a story he told 100 times, still somehow made everybody laugh. Eddie swore he'd finally quit chasing trouble right before ordering another round on his tab. Some things never change, and thank goodness for that. The moon climbed higher, the water rose slow. Nobody had somewhere important to go. Harbor lights and cheap cigars, good friends underneath the stars, talking big and laughing loud, like we still own this whole town. Harbor lights and cheap cigars, ain't trying to be young again. We're just having too much fun to think about when the night might end. A cargo ship drifted beyond the channel, like a floating city crossing the sea. We stood there guessing where it was headed, none of us right, naturally. Then somebody found an old pocket radio, playing soul songs
by heart. Didn't matter, nobody was grading us. Harbor lights and cheap cigars, good friends underneath the stars, talking big and laughing loud, like we still own this whole town. Oh, harbor lights and cheap cigars. Life feels pretty rich tonight when the company is this good and the breeze is blowing right. You know, people spend years chasing happiness. Sometimes it's just three old friends standing near the water. That's it. Harbor lights and cheap cigars. Still got dreams and battle scars. Still got stories left to tell. Still got reasons, feeling well. Harbor lights and cheap cigars. Raise a glass and let it be. The years can keep on rolling by, they ain't catching me. Harbor lights and cheap cigars. One more laugh before we go. One more song, one more story, one more night beneath that glow. Same harbor, different night, still a pretty good life.
Town looks silver under the storm tonight, like memory trying not to disappear. Ivory County rain falling over Bellamy Square. Courthouse clock blinking 12:15 in the dark. Woman in a cream-colored coat waiting beneath the pharmacy awning, with flowers already ruined by weather. Pickup trucks lying crooked along Main Street. Barbershop lights finally shutting down. Neon motel sign humming low through the mist, like a tired lullaby. Whole town smelled like wet cedar, black coffee, and old paper money. Man sweeping rainwater from his diner steps, paused long enough to wave at strangers. Small town grace still alive somehow. Ivory County rain, fall slow, stay near. Some hearts crack softer than thunder. Ivory County rain, darling. Lonely road still leads somewhere eventually. Church windows glowing amber across the square. Teenagers kissing beside the ice machine, thinking nobody noticed. Everybody noticed. You stood beside me under the awning, holding ruined flowers against your chest. Said I bought these for somebody who stopped answering. Rain
got heavier after that. Couldn't tell if heaven felt awkward or just agreed with you. Meanwhile, train horns drifting past empty grain silos, water rushing through old gutters, and memories climbing slowly back into people's throats. Funny thing about heartbreak, it don't always arrive dramatic. Sometimes it just stands quietly in the rain, holding flowers with nowhere left to carry them. That's enough to ruin a grown man. Ivory County rain, cold hands, dim lights, midnight breathing through the courthouse square. Ivory County rain, ain't no rescue coming. Still, people keep loving anyway. Flowers dripping onto wet concrete, pedal steel fading through the storm. Bellamy Square sleeping under the rain.
Ice melting faster than business decisions. Summer officially arrived. Lemonade parking lot saints, outside Parker's grocery. Kids selling lemonade from a folding car table, held together mostly by optimism. Sign said, 50 or best offer. That's capitalism with soul right there. Woman braiding hair beneath a beach umbrella. Old men slapping dominoes on milk crates. Radio blasting Bill Withers through a cracked speaker. Duct tape to a shopping cart. Whole block smelled like sunscreen, fried catfish, and hot concrete after rain. Lemonade parking lot saints, stay cool, talk loud, wave at everybody twice tonight. Lemonade parking lot saints, baby, this neighborhood's surviving beautifully. Little girl running the lemonade stand, counting change with terrifying confidence. Future CEO energy. Mailman dancing slightly while delivering packages. Teenager washing rims with no shirt on. Grandma Louise yelling from a balcony, y'all better not break nothing. Nobody listen. Meanwhile, man near the bus stop, fixing bicycles for free. Woman passing out paper plates of peach cobbler, and cicadas singing backup harmonies through the trees. Man, certain neighborhoods hold people together without ever saying it out loud. Folks think wealth looks shiny. Nah, wealth look like people knowing your nickname, kids safe enough to play outside, and somebody bringing you a plate without asking if you hungry first.
That's rich where I come from.
Lemonade parking lot, warm dusk, soul song, street lights buzzing over summer laughter. Lemonade parking lot, nobody perfect still. Whole block glowing like family tonight. Bill with us fading through static, dominoes cracking against milk crates. Parker's parking lot, humming into twilight.
Cab smell like peppermint schnapps and bad divorce paperwork. Perfect night already. Velvet taxi cab thunder down on Belmont. Rain falling sideways against the windows. Driver wearing fingerless gloves and listening to Anita Baker loud enough to heal minor emotional injuries. Woman beside me, silver earrings, bare feet, high heels tossed near the floor mat. Said, you ever ruin your own life on purpose? I said, a couple times, real professionally too. That earned a cigarette smile. Traffic backed up near the tunnel. Street preacher arguing with a parking officer. Some drunk guy carrying a wedding cake box through the storm alone. Man, cities get surreal after 1 a.m.
Velvet taxi cab thunder,
Ride slow,
talk dirty.
don't ask where this going yet.
Velvet taxi cab thunder,
Baby, the rain making everybody honest. Cab stopped near a 24-hour grocery. Lady ran out barefoot buying batteries and wine. Honestly, that combination felt deeply American. Driver started telling stories about a woman named Patrice who stole his Monte Carlo in 1986. He still sounded impressed. Meanwhile, you tracing circles on the fog-belt glass like you forgot I was watching. Dangerous behavior. Radio announcer whispering weather warnings. Thunder shaking loose change in the dashboard. Whole night buzzing. Electric blue. Nobody said I love you. Thank God. Would've ruined the vibe completely.
velvet taxi cab thunder,
Red lights,
wet smoke.
lipstick stains on paper cups.
Velvet taxi cab thunder,
Ain't nobody sleeping tonight, not willingly.
drive humming Anita
Station barely coming through tonight. Same as everybody else around here. Walnut County static buzzing through the pickup. Cornfields black as old bruises. Gas station clerk asleep upright with a lottery pencil in his hand. Saw two dogs fighting near a bait freezer. Neither looked committed to winning. Honestly, felt relatable. Woman at the diner wearing nurse scrubs, drinking chocolate milk at 2 a.m. Looked exhausted enough to tell the truth about anything. Nobody spoke much, didn't need to. Small towns got their own silence. Keep the engine warm. Morning ain't promised gentle. Sheriff parked outside the hardware store, eating onion rings alone in the cruiser. Teenagers smoking behind the grain elevator, trying hard to look immortal. One kid said, "I'm leaving this town forever." Yeah. He sounded exactly like his father in 1983. Church sign near the overpass read, "Jesus sees your struggle." Somebody spray painted underneath, "So does darling at the liquor barn, man." That's theology with local flavor. People think lonely places are empty. Nah, they full of memory, regret, inside jokes, old trucks, second chances, and casseroles. Way too many casseroles. Keep the engine warm. Some roads only make sense after midnight. Radio fading to static again. Bug light buzzing outside the diner. Walnut County staying awake a while longer. Paper jam again. Machine acting spiritually overwhelmed. Xerox heart. Motel up on the 6th floor. Night shift accountants eating vending machine crackers. Rain sliding sideways down off his windows. Coffee tasting like burnt negotiations. Woman in shoulder pads, crying quietly in the copy room while making 27 duplicates of something. didn't stare, city etiquette. Guy near the fax machine, talking to himself about alimony math. Honestly, he made a couple good points. Whole building smelled like toner, ink, wet umbrellas, and microwave noodles. Long hours, bright lights, everybody pretending they fine. Cleaning lady named Gloria, singing Patti LaBelle under her breath while emptying trash cans. Best singer in the building easily. Boss left motivational posters everywhere. One said, teamwork creates success. Meanwhile, Jerry's stealing everybody's yogurt since March. Corporate America complicated. Outside, yellow taxis dragging through puddles inside. Grown adults arguing about staplers like ancient kingdoms collapsing. Man, loneliness wearing neckties too. Thought success would feel louder, more champagne maybe, less fluorescent lighting, definitely less lower back pain. Still glory singing Patty made the whole floor feel less cold, and that counts. Long hours, soft souls, morning coming whether we healed or not. Jerry's still denying the yogurt theft. Fax machine blinking helplessly. Sixth floor glowing over downtown.